Chaos Entertainment.
Hey, welcome to my channel, or thank you for coming back if you're a return viewer, or if you're one of my subscribers, thank you very much for showing up. For you new people that have just come to my channel, which is Chaos Entertainment, thank you very much. This is a variety channel, which has multiple different things for you to go and view in video, like watch, video gaming, which I'm about to do, or you could do like the mini movies I make, cooking, food reviews, a little bit of tourism. But today we are doing a thing called a Skyrim mod review. Okay, Skyrim is a very awesome game. I'm on the Xbox One. It's on Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox One S, PlayStations, and the PCs. Definitely, it is a video game that if you love anything about fantasy like Lord of the Rings, dragons, magic, this is a video game for you. Okay, it's really fun. You could go third person, first person. Now, this is the map of Skyrim. Okay, it can be a very hostile place, but it's also very pretty. Okay, but today we are doing a mod review. What's mods? That's a great question. These are called mods, modifications to the program of the video game. So they're generally for the Bethesda had allowed people to make these mods to make the game a little bit more fun than the normal game, which they call a vanilla game. Okay, and if you beat all the missions or whatnot, and all the storylines, then there's mods to actually add stories and quests and places. And there's the unofficial Skyrim edition patch, which basically gets rid of a lot of the bugs from the normal video game, which there really isn't that many. Then you got like one of my favorite ones, the Infinity Gauntlet mod. Yes, Thanos. You actually have to kill Thanos to get it's a long quest line, and you probably will need to get the special edition that has the Hearthfire and Dawnguard DLC, because you have to go to certain parts in Dawnguard's quest line to get a certain gem out of it. Okay. So there's like no fall damage, unlimited summonses, increased follower limit. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I'm doing this one is because today we are doing followers. Okay, you're like, followers, what are those? Well, it's people who follow you around. Normally in the video game, you only get one follower. That's it. Okay, and you can tell them to bugger off after, and then go get a new one from a different thing. Some are from quest lines. This allows you to have tons of them, up to 100 followers. I've gotten up to about 55, and then my game starts slowing down because it's a console. And so, and there's some aspects of having that many followers. One, because there are a lot of vanilla followers, which I'll explain that in a minute. Then there are standalone followers, which I'll explain that in a minute. But sometimes with standalone followers, their programs get a little buggy with each other, and then they can crash your game. And there's a lot of them that don't. Okay, so we're gonna go and I'll show you just some of the other mods. Like you got, she's a standalone. Okay, now they also have texture mods to change the trees and the grass and the mountains, the sky, even storms and weather. I mean, there's mods to where you literally have to eat, otherwise your player dies. Okay, and you're like, eat in a video game? Yes, actually. Okay, so this is my guy. He is Ravenite. He is a dark elf from Morrowind, or what they call a Dunmer. Okay, the girl on the far right, she is a snow elf, which she's a Falmer. Okay, or a Dwemer, as basically what they were originally called, and they kind of went wonky and changed to these other
I'm
creatures.
so
Now you got
bored.
Anya right
Please,
there.
let's
She
go
is
do
a
something already.
standalone follower, but she has the uh, a certain body framing that's based off of another character. Okay, you got Janessa here. Here, let me go into first person mode. She is. Oops, sorry about my nose. Is a vanilla
I'm
follower. Okay,
starving.
so
How
basically
about
that
hitting
means
up a tavern
you could go
somewhere
to
and get a
Whiterun
meal from
and to the
roasted
Drunken
rabbits?
Huntsman, just hire her as a mercenary, and she'll follow you around and fight with you, or not with you, but on your side, carry your stuff. And you notice that each one of them has an infinity gauntlet. Yes, it is actually pretty entertaining. Okay, Serena here.
I miss my mother.
Is a
My
quest
hair, my
follower.
face. She
Okay.
was a good woman.
Now, basically, you in the Dawnguard DLC, you actually get her like several quests into the storyline, and then she follows you around because her dad is the main antagonist in the video game, or in that DLC, he's the vampire lord.
Those
So
creepy
basically,
guys.
you can't get rid of her until you
Still
complete
trying
the
not to
mission.
shame me.
Okay, and she is what you call an essential follower, which means she can't die. And some of these other ones, like Janessa here, she can die. Well, not now because I gave her some serious armor, like billions of hit points of armor. So yeah, dragons can't even kill her.
Perhaps if I served
Then
her
you
in
got
battle, I
Electra.
would have been able to
Now,
recreate my
she is
first
a
memory.
standalone follower, but her voice is based off of Lydia, who is one of your first followers, right? You get her as a house Carl in the video game once you start going through the main storyline. Okay, but she is slightly different from the other ones
Still
because
here.
one, you can actually sell stuff to her, right? And she only has like 100 gold,
Say, the
which I
ghost of
can't
music
understand because I
returns
got the
today.
rich merchant
Maybe
mod,
I should
which
go
each
check
merchant should have a
underneath the
10,000 gold,
Take
and
a
what
look.
she have 100 bucks. That's it. How cheap can you get? But she can also teach you your destructive magic and healing your diseases and things like that.
Let's get going
Okay.
then.
Now Clove here, she is a standalone follower as well,
Still here.
but she is kind of based off of Lydia as well, and so,
What do
but
you want
she's
me to
actually
carry?
really well done up for her body, her eyes, hair, all that sort of aspect. Okay, so yeah, so Infinity Gauntlet mod. So what I can actually do is I can give her things, right? Sorry about my nose, folks. Irritating as heck sometimes. Like, watch this. I'm going to give her this destruction spell amulet or circlet. Okay, now she's got this thing that gives her serious power. Okay,
You wait.
so we
I'll
got
follow.
those types of followers. Okay, then you can actually, when you're in Dawnguard DLC, you can buy yourself a armored troll or a husky.
Hey,
Now,
dragon.
there is like some
Do you
dogs
think
and
you'll
animals
ever
that you can
hear Ghost
befriend
Kill?
along the way in
Not
the
yet.
video game,
I'm
and
as
they'll
good a
follow you
friend.
around,
Not for me.
right? And if there's any
But
bad
maybe
guys, they'll fight
I
for
would
you.
love to
Now,
hear
this
your
guy, if I tell him
words.
to wait somewhere and just don't come back for several months, he'll be gone. He'll just return back to the wild and become a wild troll. And these guys, if you don't have a seriously powerful weapon, then they can
Well,
hurt
it's
you
gonna have to be
big time.
so.
And because they don't have all that armor and stuff on in real life in the video game, they're basically a kind of freak job Sasquatch looking gorilla. Okay, now Morgaine here, she is a different follower. She is, I mean, these type of followers are extremely well thought out. Okay, not only do they have her in a different body composition than one of the vanilla bodies, right? So she would need that realistic skeleton and ragdoll physics mod, right? But she's also what they call a fully voiced follower. See, Serena's pissed off because I'm not paying attention to her. No, but like I'll tell you, I'll
Huh?
show you. Watch this. See, like this has she has a lot of stuff, you know.
And if I was the only one doing what is defined as legal, life wouldn't be much worth living now, would it?
Yeah, so I mean, she has all sorts of different things. Like, let's see, watch it, listen.
Yeah, right. Trade. Don't you mean giving me all your junk to carry?
So she will, like, literally, like, as you're going along, she'll make wisecracks, comments, all sorts of things like that. Okay, now, she is an essential follower, which means she can't be killed. And she can, well, she can't be married yet. Yeah, you can actually get married in this video game. Hold on a second. Ah. Sorry about that. But a lot of these other ones you can get married in. Okay, and let's see. If you notice, I gave them all a hammer of power. You know, from the Infinity Gauntlet, or no, Guardians of the Galaxy. The big blue bad guy, Ronan the Accuser. I accuse him of being an accuser. Okay, we are here at Gelblad Castle, which is another mod. Okay, this is normally not here in this video game. Okay, and the reason why it is awesome is because it is huge. What? What does it have to do with followers? Oh, that's actually quite easy to say. Because this actually has followers inside. Okay, so one thing also, this is inside of Gelblad Castle. Like, these are teleportation nodules that'll take you to different parts of the castle. We are here for welcome to the common hall. These are your followers.
Are you feeling sick?
See, like I can say, follow me, I need your help.
Lead the way.
Follow me, I need your help.
Yes.
Since I got the max or that increased follower limit mod, I can have them all show up, come with me. But it does, pose issues like trying to get backwards or go through an area where you just came in because everybody's like blocking you. Okay, so that is the one cool thing about this mod is you can have followers, and it's actually pretty fun. And you're like, well, why do I want followers? Well, I mean, there are a lot of players who do, they don't like followers. And so that they'll just basically not even get them and tell whatever ones that are forced to give them, they tell them to leave, except Serena, which they can't, so they beat that mission fast and then get rid of her. So they can run around as a sneaky archer. But I want to show you guys why they're so cool. Where's that teleportation thing?
If you ever die in battle, worry not. I'll raise you back.
Ah, here we are.
Sure, you'll be my servant of sorts, and
So, this is one of the reasons why I like also having followers is because this is my house, right? Even though the video game Skyrim says that you can have a simple house or a sprawling complex. Sprawling complex is multiple buildings to me. That's it. Their one house is, the main one is that tiny little part first, and then you can make it into an entrance hall. But what you can do is, a lot of these followers, when you first bring them here...
I'm right behind you.
Let's see if he does it. Oh, no, he won't.
Lead on.
What's wrong with your face? Oh, he reacted to the one of the body mods that I've downloaded. Apparently didn't agree with his face. But one of them will come up to you and be like, hey, this is a fine place. You need a steward, basically. And they'll take over. Oh, my God, look at her arms. They're completely invisible. Oh, okay. But you're like, why do you need a bunch of followers or a follower? Well, one way you could do followers without having followers is conjuration. So I can go we'll do those two. So now I have an Atronek. Oh. Why did he do spells. And we'll do a storm metronach. There we go. So now these guys are only temporarily. And basically they will fight for me. So I'm just going to run up to this one giant I know that lives down here. See the symbol with the mammoth? That's basically a giant's home. Don't mess with the mammoth if you don't want to die. And when I say die, that means they will club the heck out of you. Get my dragon shout. Now they're called Thunes in this game, and they're basically dragon type roars that do all sorts of stuff. Like this one is Unrelenting Force. Now normally that should have just launched guys. As you see though, like wham! Okay, you just saw how running a lot of followers can have its drawbacks. Especially when they're highly powered and they all have infinity gauntlets. So basically what happened was, since I'm on the Xbox One, they use so much power of the memory that needed to be accessed all at once that basically my game couldn't handle it. So basically I'm going to say, Anya,
Hey.
it was lovely to talk to you about. Wait.
Aw, gee.
Take a hike, lady.
Okay, well, I'll be hanging around
And
the back there if you need someone to walk
Electra.
around you walk on.
Even she's a great follower, so I'm going to give her 2 thumbs up on that one.
I'll head back home.
Time for you to take a hike. Muriel, she's actually a pretty good one to have around, but I'm
I'll
just
head back home if you need me.
losing some of them.
Maybe I should have made a pact with
Okay, who is this? Janessa.
It's a fine day.
Yeah,
One
you
of
can
the
take
same
off.
kind. It is a lonely
I don't have to worry
thing,
about giving her a
facing all
review
the
because
dangers
she's
of
vanilla
Skyrim by
follower.
yourself. Come
Yes,
and
yes,
find me.
yes, I heard it
I
all
decide that
before.
you'll miss my
So Serena Clove, she's actually pretty good. I'm going to give her 2 thumbs up. Morgaine, definitely 2 thumbs up. So I'm going to show you what's cool about having followers. Now there is actually a followers mod where you can have little tiny fairies follow you around, 5 of them. They're actually pretty cool. You get them dressed up in armor. Like I had the Star Wars mod, which basically gives I can make people look like stormtroopers, Jedi, or even Darth Vader. So I had 5 little Darth Vaders flying around with me. Actually, it's in one of the reviews I did. So go ahead and after you get done watching this, check out all the other ones. Now, some of them aren't around anymore because maybe the armor was a little too risque, or basically they just, just got discontinued. So let me go to my Thunes. I can't disrobe the guys because they're already in their underwear. But I go,
Where'd you come from?
bye-bye. Wow, did you see how far he flew? Now, all my followers, which ones are there, now that's probably one of the reasons why they glitched was because they all started, oh gosh, they all came back. They're like, how dare you tell us to part ways and then try to start a fight with somebody? Oh, he's dead. See, I didn't even have to fight. I just sat there. Uh-oh. Now, here's the bad thing about it. See, it's like lightning versus something that has a weapon. So that's the one aspect that you do have issues with sometimes when you have multiple followers, even 2. Especially like if they're both like one's a swordsman, one's a mage. They get into fights. Now, if they are not essentials, then basically they are going to basically kill each other off. And then you're right back where you started from, which is with no followers. Now, if they're essential, they're just basically going to beat each other up until basically you either pacify them or you basically, let them beat each other up, and they'll just keep fighting each other and fight each other and fight each other, and then you're done. Now, if they are fighting, illusion. This is the one that will actually stop them from fighting. You just start zapping them with it, and they'll basically like, oh, okay, we're not going to fight. So this is all we have time for. Say bye-bye, Morgaine. She's like, never mind. Okay, look how beautiful the stars are. This game is awesome, so definitely get this game. I want to thank you all for watching this video, because this is all the time we have for today. I want you to, hopefully you will like this video. I hope you will share this video, and I hope you will subscribe. And for all my subscribers, please, thank you very much for subscribing, and go and check out my other videos. For the people who have not subscribed, please do, so I can actually make more videos for you guys, and hopefully you found them all entertaining. Go check out the rest of my channel, especially the mini movies. Those things are pretty fun. And then I also got a thing called VGC, Video Game Cinema, where I take video games and basically turn them into TV shows or movies. Sorry. That was originally a 3.5-hour movie that I made that was clip scenes, cut scenes, trailers, commercials, and some gameplay from two video games, Destiny and Destiny 2, and then mixed it all up together, did some voice acting to make it a really cool video. So I hope you guys will enjoy those, and I hope you all have a wonderful day and enjoy Skyrim.
Chaos.